It's on to a new week for Cleveland, and next on the schedule are the Jaguars. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them, and some chances to throw it deep.
What?
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His guys looking to finish out strong. 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. Then on the other side, you got the Jaguars head coach, Liam Cohen. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. to the air from the 30 on the first play. Thrust to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. On the run to the right, and he's into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Judkins going to get it on the zone read, and he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Again, it's Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Browns.
They'll run it with Judkins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate.
Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Judkins. Yeah. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is brought in downfield by Jeudy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Foye Oluokun with the play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Flush to his right. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll look to throw. Rush to his left.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a throw. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense. It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, there's going to be a... The Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
He'll
7.
look to throw. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On the ground. Judkins. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Foye Oluokun with the play. It is 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another Browns first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
A gain of 21.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Judkins, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former 1st overall pick in 2022. Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns first down.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Back to throw. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. With credit to the defense, they were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Browns first down. It's a a gain of 17.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground.
Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down.
That is pulled in at the 5. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Moving. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And this... Browns offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of... Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And honestly, I'll say, like, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down. Or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I have it, so I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down,
Quick throw here is complete. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And the Browns are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's good for Browns. 1st down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Browns. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign. Browns offense ready to go now to begin this fourth quarter. And you've got to imagine the celebration is already well underway. Smiles on that sideline. Still a little time, but 17-0 almost seems a certainty now. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's second and 1.
At the 13-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And the Browns are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Browns first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And goal.
Now here's second and goal. Rolling right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Let's go now.
That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is... Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And they're nearly home with a 16th straight victory without a loss, closing in on NFL history here in the next to last week of this regular season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. And that last run sets a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback. It was set by Justin Fields when he was with the Bears. He had 178 on the ground in 2022. This game tops that. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll get it to Fannin once more. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This one caught at the 4. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he'll take it on in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
It's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0.
The Browns game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1. To even be whispered as a future Hall of Famer puts a player in elite company. For those very few, the challenge becomes taking their performance from great to historic.
National Football League.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column. You see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year, as Browns begin their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Shamar Stewart in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves...
Browns offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshon Judkins. He's got it to the 14-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
And the Browns first down.
Here's a design run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle by Daxton Hill. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 37.
Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Judkins now on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Browns.
Now this looks like a design run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Brings up second and
They'll look to throw.
The Bengals 32.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
Now it's going to be third down.
Third down and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another drive.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
At the 3-yard
And
line.
that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there, good enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. Congratulations on a huge football milestone. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Browns
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and long. Escaping to his left. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples.
The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Judkins. Whoa! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Browns. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
It's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. To give to Judkins, heading right, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give now to Judkins on his own read. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. And that last run, a record run. He passes Lamar Jackson for the single-season quarterback rushing record. Jackson's record was 1,206.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. Ball sitting at the 7, first and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Browns offense ready to see what they can do. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. On the give, it's Judkins. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. That is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's real.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks.
The Browns offense ready for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They run it once more with Judkins. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough, first down. Here's Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 44-yard line.
On the ground, Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
The Browns, first down.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. Once again, it's Sampson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the zone read, get to Sampson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of
3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. They'll run with Sampson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just no.
He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Browns offense ready to take over once more. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Browns offense ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs to do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Geno Stone on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And off, running left, it's Sampson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Inside run with Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of the tackle to keep this to a no gain.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts because this one is about done. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who to...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.